Welcome to the Michiana Business Podcast, where we put local legends and businesses in the spotlight for everyone in our area to see. If you love small businesses and success stories, then you're in the right place. You're listening to the Michiana Business Podcast with your friends, hosts, and owners of industrial office cleaning right here in Michiana, Caitlin and Alonzo Perdomo.
Hi guys, I'm here with Rodrigo. We're going to talk about Bitcoin wallets. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you listen to this program, it's sponsored by Industrial Office Cleaning. If you want to visit our website and share in our community how we help in business to bring into the podcast channel and try to get you work a story behind with all this hard times that we're going through. So we're going to learn a little bit more about how to set up your wallet for Bitcoin, because it's a whole different level. Okay, Rodrigo, can you tell us a little bit about that stuff?
Sure. So the other podcasts we recorded, we talk about what's Bitcoin, what's cryptocurrency, how does it work, and what can you do with this. So now today, the best thing is for people to learn how to download a wallet. And let's talk what's a digital wallet. So first thing that people needs to think and to understand is that Bitcoin is a computer program.
Okay.
Nothing more. It's just a computer program that allows you to save information, and that information cannot be deleted. And then you can transfer this information up and down, and people put a value to this. So, there's a price for Bitcoin. But where do you store this Bitcoin? Where do you store your Ethereum or your Dash digital cash? You have to have another computer program, either on your cell phone, on your desktop or laptop or iPad, right? And this wallets, that's what we call a digital or a crypto wallet. You can download several from iTunes, from the Apple Store, from the Google Play, or from a website. I'm going to recommend a website here that's a trusted website. They have several wallets. It's called dash.org.
Okay.
dash.org, right? So over there's a whole bunch of information about wallets, which one to download. You can store Dash, Bitcoin, Ethereum, several other cryptos. But basically, a wallet is a computer program installed on your cell phone that allows you to put inside your cryptocurrency.
And let me ask you this: what is the benefits to have the wallet? Can I just, you say it's like a computer program? Can I just keep it in the computer and extend have that wallet? What is the benefits to have that wallet?
Correct. So the same thing, for example, that we can divide into two parts. If you have a bank account, right? That's your savings account, and you have there $10,000, right? That's your money. So a wallet is the same thing. It's for you to store your money, to put your money inside the wallet. But you don't walk around with $10,000 in your pocket.
No.
Because it's too risky.
Yep.
So you can have two wallets.
Okay.
Right? You can have your wallet in your desktop, where you have at home, where you have all your money, and you can have another wallet in your cell phone, where you can have $100, $200 in case you needed to spend. So the same thing for cryptocurrencies. You can have your main bank wallet, let's put it like this, install your computer where all your cryptocurrencies are. And you can also have a pocket wallet in your cell phone, right, that you carry around for whenever you need it. But just a little bit. Nobody walks around with $10,000 in the pocket. Maybe you do. I don't.
I know. I'm broke.
Right?
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, the idea is the same. It's just a computer program that allows you to download the wallets, and there you can have several addresses to send Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dash, other cryptocurrencies. But very important, people are like, oh, what if I lose my phone? Or if my computer breaks down? No problem. Because talking a little bit more technically, the Bitcoin is not actually inside your computer, or it's not actually inside your cell phone.
Okay.
Bitcoin is in a network. It's stored in several computers at the same time.
Okay.
Your wallet is just the door for you to access your Bitcoin, right?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Mhm.
I didn't get that part. So it's like another. It's kind of hard to understand. So it's just like a wallet, but it's up there. But it's only you only can access that wallet because it's in your phone and you have your own password. Or how does that work? I'm
Correct,
sorry.
correct. So you said something very interesting. I was gonna get there now. The password. So for example, I have my wallet here on my phone, right?
Mhm.
Let's say I have $1,000 in my Bitcoin wallet,
Okay.
right? But I lose my phone.
Okay.
Do I lose my money?
Hmm.
No. Or
Oh.
someone robs my phone,
Okay.
right? So unless they can get into through my passwords and transfer the Bitcoin from one wallet to another,
Mhm.
they can never have access to the wallet if someone finds it. Or my
Oh.
phone, I
Okay.
drop it in the ocean and there goes all my money. No, because if you have in the wallets, so in the wallets, for you to protect the wallets, you have to back up your wallet. So any Bitcoin wallets, any Ethereum wallets or Dash wallets, uh, it's got to generate a sequence of 12 words. 12 words, right?
Okay.
Window, orange, banana, whatever.
Okay.
So these 12 words is in a sequence. It's cryptographic. You don't choose those words. The computers get out generated for you automatically.
Oh. Okay.
And you have to save these 12 words because that's the backup of your wallets.
Okay.
That's actually where all your money is.
Oh.
So if you lose your phone or you lose your or you get robbed and you don't have access to your phone, no problem. You buy a new phone, you download the same program,
Hmm.
and once the program is brand new, it's gonna ask you, do you have a the 12 words from your previous wallet or you want to set up a new wallet?
Okay.
So you can say, I have the password from my previous wallet or the passphrase.
Okay.
So what you have to do is you have to type those 12 words on that wallet and automatically you can see the money, your Bitcoin again.
Okay.
Not because the Bitcoin is not inside your phone, it's not inside your computer. The Bitcoin is in the network in all computers at the same time.
Oh.
But
Okay.
your password allows you to access.
I was going to
But
ask you.
that's the most important part.
Yeah.
If you lose those 12 words, then you lose your money forever.
Oh. Wow.
Because, or if someone sees your 12 words, they can
Mhm.
steal the money from you.
Mm.
So the best thing is don't actually take a picture of those 12 words or don't save on your email because someone can hack into your computer or there are programs that search for those 12 words in sequence. It's better if you write it down, 2, 3 places different.
Oh. Okay.
So ask me the questions.
Well, I was going to ask you the question, like, okay, what about if you're out in the street and by somebody mug me and take my cell phone, my laptop? So you answered the question because you say it's no in the phone, it's no in the laptop. You just got to remember the 12
12
digits.
words. It's called not digits, not numbers.
Oh.
Yeah, 12 words.
Words.
So
Okay.
it's called passphrase, right? So for example, if someone takes your phone,
Mhm.
unless they have your what do you call your
Fingerprints?
fingerprints to open your phone, they cannot have access to your money,
Oh.
right?
Okay.
Unless they can unlock your phone. Because once they open the program, they can the same as if someone takes your phone and then go to your bank app and start moving money from your bank,
Oh.
right?
Okay.
Same thing. But for crypto, for Bitcoin, if you store your cryptocurrency in a wallet,
Hmm.
a self-host wallet
Uh-huh.
on your phone, it's gonna give you a password that's 12 phrases long. You have to save those passwords because that's the password for you to access your money. If you lose your money, your computer burns down, your house burns down with your computer inside, no problem. You buy a new computer, you download the program again, and you put those words because the word just points the location in the blockchain where your money is. That's all what it is.
Okay. So let me ask you this little question. I mean, for example, I forget those the password or the what do you call them? You say
Passphrase.
passphrase. Is any way that I can call and contact or anything that I can
No.
recuperate? Oh wow.
You lose your money. So there's no 1-800 number. There's no someone to call. There's no friend to help. There's no hacker. That's why the system works, because the encryption that they put into Bitcoin, it's impossible to break unless you have the password. So if you don't have your password, you don't have the money.
Wow.
It's as simple as that. So very important. If you download a wallet, go ahead. If you download a wallet, right, make sure you do the backup of your 12 words and write down in a piece of paper, 2-3 places different. Leave it in your mom's house, put inside the safe, put it in a place. Some people normally they take a book and they highlight the words in the book in order, whatever it is, right? But if you lose the 12 phrases, your money will be inside your wallet.
Okay.
You'll be able to see your money there forever. But you just gotta stay there forever. Nobody can touch it. Only who has the password. And if you lost it, you lost it.
Okay. So can you show us a little bit how to set up and how to move money from, let's say, for example, if I making a little bit of cash money and with Bitcoin, and I want to remove it from there to my wallet, and how to remove and pay from my wallet to my bills or transfer to my bank account to turn into cash. Is any?
Yeah, it's possible. So what we have to understand is, for example, the electrical company that you pay your bills, they don't accept Bitcoin. They only accept US dollars. Right?
Yep.
If you go to Walmart, they don't accept Bitcoins. They accept US dollars only, right? Or the bank, if you go to your bank, you cannot deposit Bitcoins. You can only deposit US dollars. Right? Yep. So you have to look for another company that will take your Bitcoin from you and gives you US dollars. And then you can do those transactions online. So the most important, the most famous one in the US today is Coinbase. So Coinbase, anybody can go to Coinbase, open an account. It's the same as a bank, but we call it a digital crypto bank. And for you to open an account, you need your name, your social security number. You can synchronize your bank account or credit card to it. And then inside Coinbase, you can buy Bitcoin. So basically, you got to send your money. You got to do a bank wire to Coinbase. They got to take your money and they got to give you Bitcoin. And once you have Bitcoin inside Coinbase, you can actually withdraw from Coinbase and spend in other areas. But it's very rare for business to accept crypto directly. But there's several websites that you can accept crypto. For example, you can go to cheapair.com and buy a plane ticket to anywhere in the world and pay with Bitcoin. You can go to travala.com and book any hotel and go and pay with Bitcoin. You can go to bitrefill.com and you can buy gift cards with Bitcoin. So you can buy a Walmart gift card or Target, Amazon, Apple, whatever gift card. They have thousands of gift cards, which basically you give them your Bitcoin and they'll give you a gift card.
Okay.
Right? So the water bill, you cannot pay the water bill because the water company does not take Bitcoin. So you have to sell your Bitcoin for cash and then pay your water bill.
Okay.
Right? But how people make money with Bitcoin, right? They do trading. They do a lot of trading using technical analysis where they buy low, sell high, and keep speculating on the price, basically.
So basically, if you buy, let's say, $100 in Bitcoin, and that $100 transform into 100 or 200, you can sell a little bit of the Bitcoin and then come back and use the money to use other things like pay bills or stuff like that. Okay.
That's if the price of Bitcoin increases, then you can sell and take the profit. It's the same as a stock.
Okay.
You buy, for example, now everybody's talking about Tesla stock. You buy Tesla stock for $10. The price goes to $100. You sell for $100. You made a profit of $90. So the capital gains you get, first of all, you have to pay tax for it because Uncle Sam wants to share.
Wow, that's another good question.
You got to pay tax for it. You can't run away from Uncle Sam, right?
Yep.
So you got to pay tax on the capital gains, on the difference between how much money you profit, which means $90. If it was 10 and you sold for 100, you bought for 10 and then you sold for 100, you made $90. You have to pay tax on the capital gains, and then the rest is your profit that you can spend.
So let me see if I understand, because I'm sure a lot of people up there is going to have questions and they listen and they go like, wait a minute, how this tax thing work with Bitcoin? Like, and the way that I understand it, like I put $100 in Bitcoin, it goes to 200 the Bitcoin that I buy, and then if I want to remove the money from there, I have to pay taxes in what I take out or in the whole thing that the Bitcoin raise up.
Well, technically, the way it works is those companies like Coinbase, they will charge a fee
Okay.
to sell and buy your Bitcoin. That's how they make money.
Okay.
They make money on the fee business, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And for you, so once you have the money in your bank account, 1 year later you have to file your tax, right?
Okay.
Because Coinbase will report, say, Alonso, which has a social security number, blah 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 blah, made a profit. So your you have also to tell your tax lady that you had Bitcoin and then the price change, and then you how much gain you got it, and then they would charge tax on you. Then the government's got to charge you a little bit of tax.
So what about if I don't take it out? What about if let's say this thing is keep growing, I don't want to mess with it. Did I have to pay taxes still on it, or
no? You only pay tax when you sell your Bitcoin. Correct. If you don't sell your Bitcoin, you don't pay tax. And if you're able to hold whatever you bought in Bitcoin for 5, 10, 15 years, at one point you can actually buy things directly to Bitcoin, and then you don't have to pay tax because there's no middleman between. You're doing a peer-to-peer transaction directly or person-to-person transaction, not through the government or your social security number.
Okay, so let's say I know this is question for the future. Did you see this increase in how fast this thing can change to be like be able to a lot of people accept Bitcoin, buy things with Bitcoin? Do you see something in the future, like maybe in a few years, 5 years, 10 years from now? How soon do you think this is going to increase for that?
It's happening right now. It's happening right now. I know hundreds of guys that don't have a bank account anymore.
Okay.
They live out of Bitcoin. I'm one of them. I don't work for paper anymore, as I tell people.
Wow.
People are still working for paper.
Yep.
A piece of paper. I work for Bitcoin only. So if anybody wants to hire my services for lecture speaking, consulting, I only charge them in Bitcoin. So they'll have to buy Bitcoin and give it to me.
So let me stop you right there
Sure.
Before I go deep, because I forget questions. So let's say, for example, I hire you and I want to pay you, but I don't have any Bitcoin. How do they can?
I'll show you how to buy, and then you give me later. You pay me later.
Okay. So what about if I run away?
I know where you live. I know where you live.
so it's safe. There's in other ways, it's like you can make the way that they can pay you with Bitcoin, right?
Correct. So that comes what we call trust.
Okay. So
the trust was built in the Bitcoin through mathematics.
Okay.
So talking about trust, not in if you gotta pay me or not, but trust like if I use the Bitcoin to send one Bitcoin to another person.
Okay.
The network I can trust because mathematically speaking, I know my money or my Bitcoin will come from my wallet to your wallet.
Okay.
And everybody can verify that information.
Okay.
But on a personal level, if you're selling Bitcoin or buying Bitcoin, then you have to know the person. You have to have a few guarantees,
Yeah.
As I tell people, build that trust slowly. Don't expect to do a $1,000 transaction at once. Say, let's start with $50. And then if you get scammed, at least you lost $50 only, not $1,000.
Yeah.
In case you gotta buy some Bitcoin from someone online that you don't know or sell. But in my case, where I do a lot of events and I speak in a lot of lectures worldwide, I normally set a price and I do a contract and I send them a paper contract. Say, hey, this is my speaking fee. That's how much I charge. This is my wallet. So you can make 50% of the deposit now, same as any other business.
Yep.
You pay 50% before and then 50% once the business is done.
Okay.
Something like this. So it's all everything's negotiable.
Okay, well, So it's what is the difference about having your wallets? Like you can do transactions from there, you can start paying, you can start seeing the cash coming in, you can resell, and then it's the way that you start paying your bills, you buying food, you buying all the stuff. But before you got to set up your wallet so you can move money around and Bitcoin and then send it back to your bank account so that you can transform it. For right now, because I think in the long future it's going to be a lot of electric
payments.
payments.
Payment, yeah.
It's,
It is.
it's already happening.
Yeah.
It's already.
We have Apple Pay there. Everybody can move money with Apple Pay, Venmo, PayPal. What else?
Yeah.
Uh,
It's a lot like credit cards.
credit card. See, but all those examples I gave to you, all of those examples are big company corporations. They have a lot of people involved, a lot of, let's say, politics involved, because it involves a lot of money and control. So Bitcoin is just a computer program. There's no person controlling. There's no people, there's no building, there's no boss, there's no supervisor, there's no CEO. It's just a computer program that can issue trust. People can trust to use Bitcoin because mathematically speaking, in 12 years has never been hacked or never gave a problem.
It's been 12 years already?
12 years already.
Wow.
12 years. Bitcoin's been running for 12 years.
And in the beginning, I wish I would have learned about this in the beginning, because right
Me
now
too.
a lot of people is making decent money right now. I mean,
some people, when they heard about Bitcoin, they understood the technology and they bought. I met one guy, Rodrigo. He bought $25,000 in Bitcoin when Bitcoin price was less than 1 cent.
Wow.
So today he's one of the biggest billionaires in Bitcoin, but he understood the technology and he's like, this is the future. I'm going to put $25,000 down. $25,000 today, you don't buy one Bitcoin. Right?
Wow, yeah.
But a couple of years ago, he bought probably, 400, 500,000 Bitcoins.
Wow.
And the interesting thing is that people have to learn how to think as well. You don't actually have to buy one Bitcoin, right? You can buy parts of a Bitcoin. For example, how many cents do you need to have $1?
100.
100. How many cents do you need to have 1 peso? 100, right?
Yep.
So for Bitcoin, it's different. So 1 Bitcoin, you need 100 million cents to have 1 Bitcoin, because it's fractionable, which means it's focused on micropayments. And so you don't actually have to buy 1 Bitcoin or 100 million cents. You can just buy 10,000 cents or 1 million cents or 20 million cents or 700,000 cents of Bitcoin, and then you start accumulating from there. Because 1 Bitcoin today, the price is about what, $35,000.
35 or almost
it was 43, and then it dropped to 35, and then it's going up again. 34, 900. There you go.
34. Wow. So let me understand this. I think in the other section that we did, I think I asked you the same question. Let's say I put $100 and that was to $300, and I take the profit out because I make 200 already. I still, since I take that profit out, I still have a little piece of the coin that's in. Or
you have to see how many cents you have on Bitcoin.
Okay.
Cents of Bitcoin, or as they call sets.
Okay.
Right. So, for example, if you had $300 in Bitcoin, it was maybe, let's say, it was like 75 sets.
Okay.
And then you sold half. Right. So now you have 32 and a half sets.
Oh, okay.
Right. Even though the price of dollar might go up or down, the amount of Bitcoin you have is always the same.
Oh,
because if you buy 400 cents of Bitcoin, you have 400 cents of Bitcoin. You sell half, you have 200. Doesn't matter how much the price is in US dollars.
Okay.
Yeah, you always have the same amount in
long as you don't take let's say let me rephrase my question so maybe you can explain it
Sure.
differently, because I don't get it, and I'm
That's
sure a lot
okay.
of people
It's okay.
doesn't get it. let's say so if I take up 200 and I invest only 100, so I still own
200, 100 what?
like the coin goes up to 300, right? $300.
$300. Okay,
Okay.
so you're watching the price in dollars. Okay.
Yeah. And then from those $300, I know that I put $100 in it, so I know I can take 200 out, so I can leave my original $100 in, and that I still own the same amount, the Bitcoin, on it.
No, you still want a different amount of Bitcoin because you sold half of your Bitcoin.
Oh, okay.
Right. So it's not that the amount of Bitcoin went up. The price of Bitcoin went up. But the quantity of Bitcoin is the same. So if I have one Bitcoin, right, and the price is 20,000, and I sell you half of my Bitcoin, right, I'm gonna sell you for 10,000 because I still have the other half, which is worth 10,000.
Yeah,
it's the same as if I break in half and I give you half and I have half.
Oh,
but then my half goes back to 20,000 and your half goes back to 20,000. What? The price went up again. It doesn't mean that I have a whole Bitcoin again. I still have half, but the price went up.
The price go up.
But the quantity of Bitcoin I have is still the same.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right.
Yeah, so you don't take a profit. You're actually selling fractions of your Bitcoin, which means you're owning less Bitcoin.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's a matter if I got it. Oh, wow. Okay.
So you have to see the quantity of Bitcoin you have, not the price.
Not the price, because the price doesn't matter.
You want to see a lot of numbers on the price? You can go to Argentina or Venezuela. One Bitcoin there, millions of dollars, millions of pesos.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
but you still have over there. If you have here, for example, let's say you have 200, you have one Bitcoin here, right? Well, here is worth 30,000.
Okay.
And you go to Argentina, in Argentina is worth 3 million.
Wow.
But 3 million what? Peso or dollar? 3 million pesos.
Yeah.
Right? Well, here is worth $30,000. But either here or in Argentina, all you have is one Bitcoin. If you sell half of your Bitcoin, then you only have half of Bitcoin. Doesn't matter the price where you are.
Okay.
Bitcoin is the storage of value. That's where that's what holds the value. It's the units. Okay. I guess a little bit more complex than that, but
yeah, it's a little bit hard to understand. I thought it was like okay, so my Bitcoin go up, so I can take the profit out of there and then just leave the rest in there. Like,
well, you didn't take the profit. You sold parts of your Bitcoin.
Got you.
Right?
Yeah.
So the price went up. Doesn't mean that the amount of Bitcoin you had went up. You had half a Bitcoin, you still have half a Bitcoin.
Yeah.
But it costs more money now. So if you sell half, that means you're not taking a profit. You just broke your Bitcoin in half and you gave half to someone else for money.
Okay.
So now you own less Bitcoin, which is a mistake. You always want to own more Bitcoin because the price tends to go up.
Okay, I gotcha.
Got it? There you go.
Oh, yeah. So I was like, oh, well, I'm going to take this out. I'm going to still own the same amount of Bitcoin, but it's not that way. It's just taking them selling you.
Pretty much. There you go.
Stocks, pretty much like he's selling stocks. All right, guys.
Cool.
So, yeah, it's a lot of information. I hope.
Good. It's a lot of information. It's all information. Rewind and watch again a few times, and you get the information.
Yeah. And also, again, if you want to share your info, if you want to, somebody can reach you and get more information with you.
Sure. Let me get the email here that I share with people. It's where is it? All the way to the top. Yes, anybody can contact me on cryptovideo.production@gmail.com.
All right, guys, you got it. If you guys want to learn more about how to set up your wallet, how to message with Bitcoin, how to sell it, how to buy, how do you set up like a little budget every month that you can continue buying it.
That's right.
Because every single thing, it looks like it's going to go up. And I think if you set up something automatically, you never think about it. Next time you check your account, it's already high and you have a lot of Bitcoin. Don't think like me, I'm going to sell this part and I'm still going to own the same thing. So that's he cleared that point. So
there you go. Yeah, you don't sell Bitcoin. You just accumulate more. because the price goes up and down. The amount of Bitcoin you have is still the same.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go, guys. So, guys, if you're enjoying this podcast, join to Michiana Business Podcast. Go to our website, full information to see if you want to be in the show, and keep us hoping up growing. Again, this podcast is sponsored by Industrial Office Cleaning. If you want to visit our website, you can go there and check it out. Thank you so much for watching and listen. Enjoy it.
Bye.
Talk to you guys later in the next one, to the next episode.
If you're in the Michiana area and would like to have us put your business or story out there for everyone to hear, sign up at michianabusinesspodcast.com. Until next time, thanks for listening.